Good evening, all. I welcome you all to the second episode of Run Pe Charcha, Trail and Train. Run the trails, feel the freedom, and embrace the wild. Good evening, all. I welcome you all. Our last episode, episode 1, where Commander Priya and Dr. Madhuri joined us and they shared their views on She Runs, She Conquers. It was quite fruitful and informative. So today we have two accomplished runners with us, Mr. Nithin and Mrs. Anitha. I welcome Mr. Nithin and Mrs. Anitha. I think she'll be joining us soon. So, Mr. Nithin, his fitness journey is filled with grit and curiosity. So, he's a passionate runner, long distance cyclist, and a Kho player also. So, he had a very active childhood and he ran his first half marathon in 2023. After that, he ran many half, full, ultra runs and many trail ultra runs. So, from 2023 till date, he has clocked more than 4,000 kilometers. And his mantra is consistency is the key. I welcome you, Nitin. We are curious to know about your journey
Thank you,
and to
thank you
learn
so
from your
much.
experiences.
Yeah, thank you so much for
Yeah.
giving me such a great introduction.
So, Mrs. Anita, she's working in an IT firm. She's mother of a teenager and a passionate long distance runner. She started her journey in 2015. She wanted to become a triathlete. So she started running in 2015. So she has, uh, along with many podiums, she has received many awards for her achievements in running. And noteworthy are this Mysore DC brand ambassador and Manikpal Sakhi Award. And her mantra is where there is a will, there is a way. So I welcome you, Mrs. Anita. So we are looking forward to know about your journey in detail, especially your trail running journey. So
Sure, Kirti. So a little bit my internet or my mobile something got messed up. I am 3 minutes late. I'm very, very sorry. I apologize,
no
everyone.
problem, no problem. We are just about to start. So we welcome you again to this
Thank you very much.
second episode of Run Pe Charcha, Trail and Train. So
Thank you.
let's
Thanks for
start.
this
Our
opportunity.
viewers are waiting. So they,
Sure,
yeah. So they are curious too to know about your this journey about trail and train.
sure, Kirti, sure.
So as we know that trail running is different form of endurance athletics and is not very popular in India. So Nitin, can you tell me what inspired you to take trail running and what keeps you going?
So the Padadu was my first proper trail ultra which I attended. So before that, I used to not run so much. Uh, I started my running by reading the David Goggins book, Can't Hurt Me. I suddenly came across the term ultra marathon and I was very curious about it and I wanted to run one. So that's how I started knowing that there is a term called ultra marathon. So it kept me pondering that it had a long list of uh, pre-criteria to enroll into an ultra marathon. I didn't have any of it. So it kept me. I called up some Tata Ultra Marathon organizations. I said, I run from childhood. I'm very active and I'm very fit. I want to run your 50K ultra marathon. And they said, you should at least run a full marathon to come for 50 kilometers. They said. Then I said, there is no other full marathon happening. All registrations closed. I can't do it. I want to run. Then there was only one half marathon happening in Hyderabad, the Durgam Chervu one, and it was like only 10 days was more. Then I enrolled into a half marathon and I ran my first half marathon in like less than 10 days. So that's how it started. And Padaru was like an accidental one. I was not aware that there is something called ITRA website. Then someone told me that you can find all the races in ITRA. Then I wanted to do one. Then Padaru was the only one which was coming nearby. Then I enrolled in Padaru and came to Padaru. That's how. Then
Okay, so
after enrolling to Padaru, I did some trail runs, local trails nearby. Then I found it so very interesting, and I saw some documentaries about Padaru. And I thought it was an easy one. I came there, and it was something very different I felt in Padaru.
okay, so Paderu was your first ultra as well as trail run,
No, it was
or
my
before
first
that you had done some ultra run,
Yeah,
ultra road run.
I did stadium runs. I
Okay,
did a
you did
stadium run. I did
stadium.
two Tata Ultra marathons, 50K.
Okay, okay, great too. And Anita, what inspired you to take up trail running?
Trail running, actually, I never thought I will be running any ultras or trail. So I just wanted to be familiar with running, and I just wanted full marathon, to be frank. Just to, if I want to do triathlon, running is also one of the component. But somewhere in 2018, when I was doing a stadium relay, someone challenged that running 2 hours is not like that. Someone who ran Javudu was just like how to say boosting, and like they were treating others like not that great. Okay, so I thought, okay, what is there in running 50K, let me also try. So I thought, okay, I thought, okay, next year I'll be targeting Malnad for sure. So that is where I started. Then I did Ooty 30K. So that was challenging. Then I did full marathon on my own, because Malnad want that full marathon completed either on your own or any events. So I did not add any events in Mysore. So I did on my own with other colleagues. So 42 I did, and I registered. So I trained actually. I trained that time. I was not much aware about that elevation and all. After running, yeah, as I trained, I did not find any that difficult and all. I even got third position. That felt good. Then I was always wanted to do 12-hour stadium run. While doing relay, when I used to see runners running 12-hour, 12, 24 hours, I got very inspired. Okay, one day I have to come and run here. So I think that 2020, before COVID, I had registered, but I think because of COVID, it did not happen. I think immediate after COVID, I ran 12 hours. Then I went back and did Malnadi 80. Then I did Ooty 60. So then again, once again, I did 12 hours stadium. Again went to Malnad, did 100. So then I came to know in 22, I think I saw in Insta also, and some few CTC friends whom I know, they also told about Padayur. So 23, that is where I thought, okay, let me try Padayur. So I reached out to Yogi because I need to travel from Mysore. So I always look out to like travel and all, how to go and all. So I reached out to him. I told how to come, like from Vizag, how can I get any help? Because no one is coming from Mysore, and Bangalore also. None of my known friends were not coming to this event. So
Okay.
Yogi told, no, don't worry, we will help you out somehow, Anita. You come for Vizag. So yeah, some of his Navy friends picked me up from airport only. So Padayuru I knew because I had spoke with CTC friends. They told, yeah, elevation will be there. You have to train. I trained very well. For Padayuru elevation, I knew as a part of training, I did KP trek also. So I prepared well and came for that run. But it was tough. It was good. But the nature, I loved that after coming 15K, we go down and come back. That running, it was like running on the clouds. So it was very good. I still remember that Vanajangi peak, that cloud, the nature. I liked it very much actually. After running Malnad only, I started liking trail running. So it's not like that I run only trail. I run ultras, means I run both, either trail or road. So, but trail running gives more peace, like you'll be with nature, with nothing else. But road running also, whichever is very challenging, I'll pick those type of ultras. So normal 50 and all, to be frank, I don't waste money and time traveling. I don't do that because working mother. I have to take care of my family, daughter, husband, and all. So 50K and all, and half marathon, full marathon, I never registered. To be frank, after 2019, I've never ran any to a half marathon and full marathon events. Only I've not ran. I think it's waste of time for me. So I'm not a speed runner. I'm an endurance runner, and I can't train like that. I can do sub 4 and all. And so I don't register also and don't run also. I don't have that craze of running half marathon or full marathon. Any events, I look anything above that 50. It should be either minimum 50 or more than 50. Otherwise, I'll not spend my energy and time and money, to be frank. That is the truth. But Euro, I wanted to do 50 because everyone told elevation is very technical. But Yogi told, why are you degrading yourself? After doing Malnad 100, why do you want to do 50? He told, don't do. But after coming there, I thought, what did he tell? Why he wanted me to do 80? Yeah, but the route was tough. Yeah, it was good. But we missed in one point. Yeah, that is the first race. I think I almost cried because we wasted some 45 minutes and got scared. I might not complete without the cutoff. So I don't like leaving job something undone. Okay, so I don't like it. If I start something, I want to end it, either running or personal, whatever it is, work or personal. So it started daunting. How to go back and tell my daughter I could not finish within the cutoff time? What if she asks for the medal? So that is where I almost cried, to be frank. After 55 kilometers, I cried in the forest. God, please allow me to finish the race. Even 2 minutes before, I'm fine. Okay, I want to complete the race. So I have prayed. First time I prayed a lot that I have to finish the race without cutoff time. Because any race I know, I will finish at least 1.5 or 2 hours before that only. But this race taught me a lesson. Have patience, don't take anything lightly. So that don't have that head weight. I learned a lot. So respect the mountains. So I have cried actually. I begged God that I have to finish. I've trained so hard. At least for that, I have to complete this race. I can't go home after so far after coming this far. I can't go home and tell my daughter I did not finish the race. So yeah, in 2, 3 forest in steep area, I was about to fall and I did not sleep. So that time I cursed myself. Why the hell I did register for this race? What if I die? Who will take care of my daughter? What to tell my mom? Because my mother and daughter is the one who is always supports me. Okay, I'm the only one daughter and I have only one daughter. So I was thinking only my mom and my daughter. What if I die here? Who will take care of them? Why did I come? Yeah. But after completing that satisfaction, yeah, I still remember how I ran that race. So it taught I learned a lot of lesson from Padayuru. I train very well. I without training I never go for any race, and everyone all my friend circle knows that if I'm registering for some race, I'm preparing well. So without unprepare, I'll never go for any race and boost myself. Oh, I did not prepare, I just finished. No, I'm not that kind of a person. I put a lot of hard work. So if I'm not preparing, I withdrawn 1 or 2 races. I've done that. I spoke to the race directors. I'll not run because I don't want to make and do some dramas. No, if I prepared, then only I'll be going running. If I'm unprepared, no, I'm not going to the races.
Good to hear that after with so many challenges also you finished Paderu 80K, and for
Yeah.
our viewers she was one of the very few who could finish that in 2023. So
I
our
think we
next
were
question, I think
20. Yeah.
you have already answered a bit of that. So trail and road ultras, though quite different, but fundamentally they are same. So they call for endurance, stamina, and planning. So, Nitin, do you stick to only trails or roads or combination of both?
Like, I try both roads because I don't have access to trails from my hometown. So I mostly train on roads. So whenever I feel like running on trails, I go somewhere, pick my friends and go and we run together. Either it's a flat trail or a mountain which we are climbing, we go there as a group. And I go there and run alone. I go there as a group, but I discard from the group and start running alone in the trail. So I simply love running. It doesn't matter whether it's a road or a trail. The more challenging it is, the more I have love for it. And
Okay.
I really love running in the heat during peak afternoon time. I really love running in those heat.
Wow, that is really interesting and different. Generally, people prefer not to run after 8 in the morning. So
Yeah.
you do your training in the sun.
Yeah, because I know I'm gonna participate in 100K in Padaru, so I know what it will take. So I'm just preparing my body from now
Oh,
to
great,
go
great
for
to
it.
know that. So half of your race you finish before starting the race. That's nice. That's a very good point that we should prepare according to the conditions which we will be there during the race.
Yeah,
So that is absolutely true. And you are experiencing also that. So Mrs. Anita has already answered, I think, this question that she prefers both. She goes for trail as well as road ultras. So whichever is more challenging, she goes for that. So do you
I
want to
usually
add on something to it?
I usually pick the race when people tell it's very tough. That is where I think I have to do that. That I don't know. It's like that. Even in work, if someone tell no, I can't do it, then I will tell I will do it. I want to do it. So yeah, I like more challenging. So
Okay, so
uh,
easy word is not there in your dictionary.
no, yeah, it should be challenging enough. It should not be too tough so that I can't even accomplish, but it should be challenging so that I can train hard. So, as Nitin told, yes. So, I nowadays I never wake up at 4 and all to run, to be frank. Earlier I used to do. Now, sometimes I start my run after 7 o'clock. Let it end at 10. Because anyway, end of the day, ultra running, we have to run entire day.
True.
So, whether sun or rain. So after listening some of the podcast, yeah. So some good podcast. I forgot the name. The person who had told. So if you pray God don't rain, then your mind and body will be stick to that. Better accept. Let it rain. We will run in the rain. So whatever he told, I think that's very correct. So now wherever I go with that mindset. Let it rain. Let it be hot. That's okay. We have to be prepared in that to run. So and now I also run. Most of the time I've run in odd hours. Like when I was preparing for border, so I knew that the only thing is I could not train in that cold. Where to bring -degree in Mysore in South India? Only that condition I could not train. Otherwise, I trained almost the entire day. I've run in different slots to train that. So as coming to trail running, I do lots of Chamdi, steep hill is there, that or steps. Because I also don't have much trail here. So for running, training only, I can't go out of Mysore and stuff, leaving work and my daughter still goes for school and all. So I have a small trail like 3 kilometer loop or 2 kilometer loop. Either I run there, but I do a lot of elevation. Whenever I want to go for trail running, elevation will be more, but road ultra as per the distance how I have taken, but elevation training will be less.
Okay. So next, see our today's focus and the topic is trail and train. So our next is that trail running offers various terrains. There are high altitude trails, then technical trails, rolling trails, then jeep trails. So do you have a Nitin? Do you have a specific preference? Matlab, how do you choose your trail run? Matlab, whatever comes in the way, or are you specific in choosing your this trails, trail events?
I train very specifically for the events. But I choose mix of all. So that I wanted to run in the heat, and I also wanted to run in a trail. So since it is summer, there is a canal nearby which is dried out now. So it's a canal which passes. It's like a 200 kilometer long canal.
Okay.
So the canal is dried. So you have a very loose sand and lot of gravels, and there is bit of hefty amount of rocks, and it's a very tough trail to run, even though it is flat. So I go there. I try to run in the heat. I ran 50 kilometers. Also, there is a hill called toughest South Kailash. They call Bellingiri Hills in near Coimbatore. So I did some overnight treks. So it's kind of an easy mix of technical trail.
Okay.
So I find like that go for an overnight trek like for 10 hours, climb slowly, not to run, just climb slowly. So just to have that, I go take my friends, make them do the trek. I also go along with them, so I will not sleep for 10 hours in the night. So I find it in all sort of terrain. I find it interesting to do. Particularly while taking beginners with me, I stay with them and bring them back safe.
Okay. So coming back to that, so can you tell us that how do you choose your trail event? So are you specific about choosing the event that no, this year I will do technical trails. This year, okay, I'll go for flat trails or I'll go for rolling trails.
So this year my focus is 100K Padaru.
Oh, you are going
So
for 100K.
100K Padaru. So last time I did 50K. So this time I wanted to try 100 kilometers. So
You're
first,
preparing for
yeah,
ultra.
yeah. So before that I wanted to first finish 100 kilometers on flat roads. So I chose a backyard ultra format and did 100 kilometers in that 15 hours.
Okay.
So now on the way of building up to Padaru, I'm doing Chennai Trail Ultra and all trails, but not. I didn't start training for elevation yet, but been doing some long treks which my body can adjust to the elevation.
Okay.
But I kind of having a love for technical terrains like Padaru. I wanted to do technical terrains after this more.
Okay, so what about you, Anita? Do you have any specific preference, or do you?
Nothing, Kirti. No specific preference. Like I say, can't stay for a long time living family and work. So I can't take much leaves and all because my daughter max 2 or 3 days I can stay away. But
Okay,
as she wants to go for school, so based on that, I'll choose my
okay,
race, which is nearby, so that I can travel over the weekend. I can travel Friday, but at least max I should be back by Monday so that she can manage max 2 or 3 days. That is the maximum the both of them can manage. If I cook everything, keep ready. So that's why I can't do any races in the north. So I am still have not explored because she have to finish her school. Now she's in ninth grade. I'm hoping once she finish her 10th, so I'll be free. So that time I'll start exploring north. So north I've gone only for border, and that too she was in Hyderabad to play nationals. She's a basketball player. So the date coincided, and I was like it was a big relief. No need to worry about her. So she was doing her event and I'm doing my event, no much dependency. But for every event, it can't be like that, right? Especially during our exams and tests, she want me to be in home. So a lot of dependencies there. So it's not like that I'm doing running. So because of my passion, I have to leave my family and go along. It's difficult. So based on that, I'll choose the events. So the month where she don't have test or the date when she don't have the test. Or if a test is completing today and last day if I can go, she can manage. So I have those type of dependency. So I'm okay with anything. So I like it should be very easy or tough anything. If I plan I want to do Mapadayuru, I will pray. I will prepare for that. If I plan to do Wagaman, I know I have to prepare for that. So I don't choose any like no favorite. I like trail run. Anything is fine, but it should be nearby. Max I can stay from away 3 to maximum 4 days. That's it. After yeah, as of now that is a dependency I have. Yeah, maybe once my daughter completes school, that time I have to start exploring the North India side
it's
trail.
not very far. So soon you will be seen in
Yeah,
North India.
yes,
And I
exactly.
must say that both daughter and mother are very, very inspiring.
Yeah, yeah, actually she is also the inspiration because she's very well in her studies and plus she is very well in basketball also. So whenever I don't feel like doing by looking her, I think 13-year, 14-year girl is doing, why can't I can't do. And she get inspires me. How can you run so much? I think you are gone mad. She'll tell like that. Ultra runners, you guys are something is wrong with you. Mentally something is wrong. That's why you run so long. So yeah, because of the dependency, I can't go far. But family is also important, to be frank.
Yeah,
I love my
very
daughter. I am alive because of her. So I never regret. Oh, I'm not, because my husband is supporting, she is supporting. That's fine. I'm happy. I'm doing this many events. I'm happy for that. So I never
great. So
regret that. Oh,
you
I'm not
are
able to do.
complementing each other.
Exactly. So I'm happy they are helping me. This That's fine. Many people are there where they are not able to achieve this also, right? I'm able to do at least this with their support. So now she has become more. Now, like I was choosing one event which might class her on her exam, this ninth exam. She told it's okay. And earlier she wanted me to be there, but I think now she's also grown and becoming more and independent. So she was telling, it's okay, you don't worry about the dates and all. If you want, please go and register. 1 or 2 days I manage. So now she has reached that level. Even if exam is there, I'm okay to manage. You can go for 1 or 2 days. It's okay. For my exam, don't feel like that you can't register for the race. So in that way, now I'm already getting the support. So yeah, I'm grateful for God. So family is helping. My mom is there. She helps me a lot.
So
So
good to
not
know
nothing.
that you have a good support system, which is very, I can understand that it is
Yeah,
very important if you want to pursue your passion along
exactly.
with your, yeah.
See, yeah, I had forgot that I had given this slot. Even though last week we did dry run, work is very hectic. Totally, I forgot. Okay, yesterday only I remember. Okay, it was tomorrow, and I don't know the slot. I opened the email, then I thought, oh my god, it is 8 to 9 dinner. Okay, I told my husband, is it okay? Can we have after 9? He told, yeah, it's fine, no issues. So yeah, that type of adjustment and support, if it is not there, it will difficult. We can't achieve this much actually.
So that is true that family support is very
Yes.
important. I agree to that. So, although like you have Nitin has done, you have done many trails, and me time with nature is a gift. But
Yes.
at the same time, long runs on a trail can get monotonous. So, like, I cherish the company of a close friend. So, in fact, many co-runners now they have evolved as very close friends, very good friends. And what I know is that Yogi, who is president of VTRA, and Commander Amit. So they both are accomplished runners. I think both of you know them, and they met on a trail only, and during trail only they and both of them are from a different background, and they met on the trail, and the result was ultra when both the thoughts meet, so the result was ultra, so which I think all of us have run. So I want to know from both of you that you prefer to run solo or you prefer company. So Nitin, can you tell me like your training runs and during the events?
So I used to work in Hyderabad. So I was staying in the outskirts of Hyderabad. So I was running solo all the time. I never had a chance to run with Hyderabad runners when I was in Hyderabad. Uh, then I moved back to my hometown now. Now I found a local running club over here. I stay in Tirupur. So I run with Tirupur runners. So now I run in a group. So I'm finding good camaraderie in running in a group. I enjoy them. They have a 2 kilometer loop, so I do loops with them. Keep on running monotonously. A lot of people will be there to speak while running, and it's kind of
So you
joy.
enjoy company.
Yeah, I enjoy company now, but I prefer running solo whenever I could. If someone is not there to accompany, also I'll go for a run. When I'm not finding time, I'll go run solo. If I'm not waking up early in the morning, I go run solo whenever I find time. Depends on the work. I schedule my workouts according, then I finish it. I I prefer running solo, but now I'm not able to run solo much because of being in a run club.
So
Always
I think
people
both the
are,
sides, it has its own pros and cons. But
yeah,
so you prefer running in a group as well as solo sometimes.
yeah.
So what about you, Anita?
In Mysore, actually training most of the time I'll run alone. So I have a couple of good friends, but they are work in Bangalore and almost they settle here. Only if they come down to Mysore, I'll get company. Otherwise, now I'm almost used to solo.
So,
So I run my own. Whenever I want, I'll go for a run. It's not like that. See, running with others are disadvantages. You have to, if you tell some time, you have to stick on it. So you can't back off. So yeah, you have to keep up the promise. So sometimes it is difficult, but I hardly get whenever my those friends are in Mysore only. If they call, come for run, I'll go. Otherwise, it's almost 99% is solo running. So I can run wherever I want. Wherever I want, I can go and come back. So yeah, now I'm used to it. So I prefer run alone with my own thoughts. Yeah, everything will come. Whatever work I was stuck, I might get some solution. Or if I was facing some issue in my personal life, I might get some solution while running. So while I go for run, I'll most of my problems will be solved. I'll be getting alternative, different type of solutions when I come back.
okay, and
So
that
yeah,
is, I think, me time which you get with
that is the
yourself.
only time, to be frank, I can get to work on myself and think. Trail also I like in the night. I'm still I don't have that. Not comfortable. I think I'm a bit scared running in the night especially in the trail, not on the road. So maybe next time I have to, if I mentally prepare, I can run. I think because border I had mentally prepared, so it will be lonely road. I have to run. So I did not expect any company, and I was all alone. So in the entire night I ran, so I did not feel scared or anything. Trail maybe because of forest. I don't know what I'm scared. So both time Padayuru and Malnad 100, I was praying for God. God, make someone visible. I need someone to run. Okay. So that is where I met Sarathi from CTC. We both ran after some 60, I think. After that 55th kilometer forest, I met him. I was seriously praying. I'm scared to run all alone in the forest. I need someone. So yeah. So maybe I have to try running alone in the trail for some time. Maybe I'll get used to it. I think road I'm fine. I'll run. So trail I have to still do the experiment of running all alone. I have to do that.
Okay. So, Nitin, we can see that epic Air Calendar 2025 behind you. So, can you please highlight what is that? Is it
So this is my year calendar. Like what are the events I'm going to run? I have some run projects also.
okay?
So which I do with my buddies. I find people to do some running projects. So I put it all in the calendar, so I know visually I'll mentally prepare when I put it on the calendar. So I'll not gonna skip it.
Oh, great.
So apart from the events, I have run projects which I do. So one
So,
was
can you
Coimbatore.
elaborate little bit? What are those Run projects?
So I'm from Coimbatore. I took a break here. I took a career break now. So in the meanwhile, I was not able to stay idle. So I wanted to bring something to South India, which was not happening. So uh, came up with this backyard ultra. Never happened in South India.
Okay,
So I hosted South India's first backyard ultra. So I was the race director. I became the organizer of Coimbatore backyard ultra. So it's the biggest backyard in India yet to date. So we had 73 runners who came for the backyard ultra. It's first time in
okay,
India which crossed 50 plus in numbers. Uh,
okay.
so that is one, and also I'm doing a 100-mile relay with my friends. So I
Oh,
have made 4 teams, making people to shift from marathon to ultra mindset.
ultra
So I'm
mind.
just pushing it in this locality so people will uh, embrace running slow. Like you
Yeah.
don't need to run fast in ultras. You can
So it's
walk.
a great initiative. See, it's not about pace. So,
Yeah,
and yeah, endurance. So you're working on endurance.
yeah.
So
I don't want people
motivating
to.
people to work on endurance. So
I
good
don't
to
want
know
people to
that.
run fast around me. I want everyone to run slow because I love running slow. I want people to run slow with me.
So
So I'm
great,
making
great.
people run ultras now.
So good to see your that epic air calendar. Okay, so see, nowadays the cities we dwell, they have turned into concrete jungles. So finding a trail is not easy. It is quite difficult to find a trail to run, to train for the ultra events. So I think you have already mentioned both of you, but I still want you to throw some light on this. That how do you train for your events? Where and how? So Anita, can you tell us that where do you, if when you had registered for ultra, so where did you train?
The truth is, when I came for Padayuru, I did not run much in trail only. So only KP trekking is the one trekking I did in trail. Other than that, it was full of Chamundi Hill. Either run on the steep or hike or steps. So trail only nearby home. I have one bamboo. Lingabudi Lake is a famous. It's like a 3 kilometer loop. It's not like flat. It has all gravel, little bit of elevation. In one stretch is full of bamboo trees. So weekly twice I used to go and do a recovery run whenever I wanted to do. I used to do there. So otherwise it's a full of steps and elevation. So a lot of elevation in it. So it is not like that I search for that because in Mysore, in and around, I can't look out for technical trail. I have to go for nearby Coorg if I want to go. KP trekking is the only thing I did as part of Padayuru training, just to want to get used to that altitude or the elevation, and the same technical stuff will come there. So that is the only one trek I did KP. Other than that, it was full of elevation. Chamundi Hill, 90% was Chamundi Hill training. 10% was nearby that lake I used to run there.
Okay, so I think right decision taken by you because you focused on elevation. Because I
Yeah,
remember first time many people who came for ultra, they were not prepared for that elevation. So in fact, I think cutoff was some 10 hours for 50K, and people thought कि वो तो walk करके we will and the
because the mindset is whoever run
walk करके we
Malnad.
can do it easily. So we told people that it is different from other trails, but many people came with this mindset that even if we will walk, 50K can be done in 10 kilometers. Sorry, 10
See,
hours. And there were
see,
many DNFs during.
most of them will do Malnad first. Any runner, any ultra, if you want to start, especially in and around, they'll go for Malnad. So whenever we tell trail running, everyone think about Malnad. They compare Malnad with Padayuru. They compare Malnad with Vagamon. I've seen many people ask, out of face when compared to Malnad. Now I started telling, don't compare Malnad with Padayuru or with Vagamon, and don't compare Padayuru with Vagamon also. All three are different trail. They have their own thing. So you can't compare trails. So that is where. So it is not like that if you want to do trail running, you have to must and should train in trail. As per me, you have to get used to that elevation. How much elevation is there? The more you train the elevation, I think it will become easy for you to run the race.
True, your mind and your muscles both
Yes,
should be trained well for
exactly.
elevation. True. What about you, Nitin?
So before coming to
So
last,
where and how do you train?
before coming to last Paduru, I had no clue about training for elevation. I was self-training that time. So
Okay.
most of my time was spent in the gym, doing all single leg strength movements. A lot of stability work I did in the gym because I didn't have an option of traveling to trails and train for the elevation. So all I did was strength training and a little bit of treadmill incline runs a lot. I used to run for 1.5 hours in treadmill incline with uh, moderately difficult incline with easy heart rate. I used to do. I started walking, practicing my walks from there, and I overestimated that I'll finish very fast in Padaru. And last year's trail was like very difficult, it seems. And I thought I'll finish in 7.5 hours and I'll go back home the same day. But I overestimated it took 10.5 hours. And it's not a trail run, it's a hiker and hike kind of setup which they did last time. It was so painful to finish last time.
But still, what I know is that you were one of the two people who could finish that 50K.
And I was not aware that there is something called GPX file. You can upload it in your watch and run. So Sarathi is the one which Anitha ma'am was referring. He was the one who helped me upload a GPX file in the watch. And I had no clue in the morning. I first 5 kilometers I just walked. I didn't run at all because I had no clue how to see the GPX file while navigating. So it was completely clueless for first 1.5 hours. I started running after 1.5 hours in last year edition. So at
So
least
if
now I
you could
know.
finish 50K without using GPX file and without much preparation, so I think 100K will be a cakewalk for you.
Every day is different. Let's hope for the best.
No, we wish you all the best. You will definitely finish it well in time, in good time. So, see, there are many benefits of trail running. So, nature connect, it is gentle on joints, keeps you agile. So they are endless. But one very important thing which is required is safety precautions. There are many more challenges in trails than a road. I'm sure both of you have done both road runs and trails. So, Anita, have you faced any challenges which you want to share with us? And what safety precautions do you take while running trails?
To be frank, as I told till now, I've done only 3 trail: Malnad, Padayuru, and Vagamon. Luckily, I'm not faced any challenge or I've come across nothing. I've no issues has happened. To be frank, I've heard in other trails, not in these 3, somewhere villagers attacked a lady and all. I've heard that. When I hear, yeah, that scariness will be there. But till now, I'm not encountered anything. Especially if it is too remote, better to, if you are not strong enough, for especially women, if you can't handle all alone, better to be in a group. That's the suggestion, especially in the trail. So if unknown, you're not known or not gone, better to be in a group. Because I've heard 1 or 2 instances has happened like that in other running events like that. So, but till now nothing has happened. But mentally I will be prepared. So nothing have happened. So, but you should be strong enough to face that. That is what I feel. But if you feel that no, I can't handle all alone, better to be with a buddy. Better to be with someone.
That is a very good suggestion. So,
Yeah.
like challenge can be weather, it can be terrain, it can be wildlife. So trail,
Yes.
you can experience anything. So this is a very good suggestion that if you are little bit scared also, the better to move in a group.
Yes.
So what about you, Nitin?
So,
Any particular incident
in
which
the
you want to
last
share
season,
with
I
us?
was in the last season in near Coimbatore. There are a little bit of reserve forests. They only open during some particular season. So I was there running in a group, and I got separated since I was running fast. And it was very deep forest. Since it's a reserve forest, it's a very deep forest. And I was just randomly stopped at some place. I saw something move over the bushes.
Oh,
I was shit scared. I don't know what to do. Then I just uh, thought, oh, nothing moved from there. I just ran fast away from there. Till I find someone in the front, I just ran so fast so I can just overrun whatever it is. I just got scared. So after that, I never used to go run alone if it is a deep forest.
okay. And this happened during the dark or in the morning?
No, it's in the afternoon time.
Afternoon time.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's the
it
forest
was
is
your
so
training
deep.
run.
Yeah, the forest is so deep, even the sunlight will not touch you. So it's that deep. You just have
Oh.
a trail route, nothing else. So
So
that
it's
was one
better to have a
incident
company if you are going into deep
into
forest.
deep forest. Yeah.
Chalo. So we have, I think, discussed enough about ultralight. But see, both of you, since both of you have done ultralight, Paderu 50K, Nitin has done 15K, and Mrs. Anita has done 80K. So how do you suggest a runner? Like people who are going to run this season. So can you give some suggestions to them with your experiences, how to train for 50K and 100K? Nitin?
Okay, like people should stop doing ego runs. So I'm not been running for so long. It's been like 2.5 years now. I started the first 1 year. I did all newbie mistakes of doing a lot of ego runs. Started with 50-kilometer runs. So people should train smart. They should take at least if they have not done a full marathon before attempting a 50 kilometers, first they should go for a full marathon, finish it, not do the mistakes like me, directly jumping to ultras. Uh, because the body requires different sort of accustomed to this aerobic engine, so it will take time for them to build it up. So at least they should have solid 6 to 7 months time before attempting for anything like a 50K distance or a 100K distance. 100K distance will take more time. At least when they attempt for a 50K distance, they should at least have 6 to 7 months of time of preparation, a solid training block before coming and attempting. Because people say it's just mindset, but it's not. Body will not support you when you go that distance. Particularly in trails, when they pick 50 kilometers will take approximately easy to difficult terrain. It will take somewhere around 8 to 14 hours. So people should not attempt something which will destroy their body completely. They can't move for like 10-15 days. That's completely not acceptable. You do a race, you should be able to move next day freely, at least 50% freely. They should not go, they should not walk like a duck for like 10-15 days. That should not happen. So that's my suggestion. They should have at least 6 to 7 months of a good solid training block before attempting a trail 50K race or a 100K race. They should have a solid training block before.
So there should be gradual
Yeah.
movement towards 50K.
Yeah,
This is,
before
I
entering
think,
the training block, they should have a base mileage.
yeah, true. And I think that's why most of the organizers for 50K, the eligibility is full marathon.
Yeah.
So there is some, they have done some homework, and that's why, because there are many instances, many cases where people have done only half marathon and they want to register for 50K, especially Padedu. So organizers generally they discourage them and they tell them, no, you first finish at least one full marathon and then you register for this 50K and above. So what about you, Anita? So
Kirti, I
any
think when you asked the question, I was disconnected, I think. I had
yeah,
some
no
network
problem.
issue.
So,
Yeah, what was the question?
can you suggest something to the runners who want to attempt 50K and 100K at Paderu?
Padayur, oh my God, okay. So as Nitin was telling na, that is the mantra I believe. So when I finish any race, next day I should be able to walk aram se. I should be able to climb the steps. Not walking, climb the steps. So Padayuru, I remember. So next day when we woke up, I was woke up by 5:30. Sarthi and all they were campfiring. Went there. Body ache was not there, but it's not like that you are not able to only walk at all. So as Nitin told, few people were limping around. Okay, who did 50 also. It make me laugh, but I can't expect. So as Nitin told, yes, please practice. So any race I finish next day, if I'm taking either metro or if I go interstate, I'll usually fly. Because of time crunch, I don't prefer train or bus for long journey. I don't take escalators to be frank. I take all the steps with my luggage. That is my recovery. So that I should be able to climb all the steps and get down the steps so that my muscles are loose. If I've gone for Bangalore for any reason, in all the metro or railway station, I take only steps. I take steps. I don't touch elevator. So your body should be able to climb steps next day. That is what I do actually. That is a part of recovery and you feel loose and no quads and all. That is what, if you don't train much and no mileage and no elevation training, first of all is your quads. If quads make you bad, that will make you like hamstrings and quads, you'll be not able to walk. So especially if they are coming for Padayuru, my suggestion, at least they should have done earlier some 50, 60s before even attempting Padayuru. And they should have tasted that elevation at least 1500, 2000 elevation, any trail or anything. They should have that elevation taste. Their body should know that 2000 elevation, how it feels for your body. So if that is not there, then my suggestion, please don't attempt Padayuru, because you will crash or you might not able to finish also. Your body will be punished very badly. So it will take a lot of time to recover. I've seen when I came also, many people told we came for joy only. No, please don't do that. Come for joy, but come with prepared. So come be prepared. So next day you should be able to walk aram se without any limping or pain and it. So especially Padayuru, yes, must and should other at least 50, 60, and that elevation, your body should be used to the elevation. That is my personal experience, and that is what I suggest to be.
Okay, so I think that's why the organizers, they have already declared that they are that 100K will be there, and I think they have given enough time to the runners who want to
Prepare,
attend.
exactly. Yeah.
Preparation time, they have enough, I think almost 6 months. So if they will even start preparing tomorrow, they can
They
crack
can prepare.
100K.
Exactly. They can prepare for it.
Yeah,
Yes.
they can prepare well. So Nitin, see, as compared to roads, the intensity demands of trail are quite varied. So this calls for strategizing the run for each section. So and nowadays that elevation profile is provided by most of the organizers in advance, so that you can strategize your that you can strategize and plan your run accordingly. How to go about that? So can you share, Nitin? Can you share your strategizing methodology? That how do you go about that?
So, um, so I heard a lot of runners will not be able to eat while running. So I started training my gut from start of my running time. I used to eat a lot during my runs. If I'm doing a 30-kilometer run, at least I eat 5 full bananas in the 30-kilometer run. I can run at the same pace till I can eat a lot. And the metabolism is quite good, so I'm able to digest it. And after 30-kilometer run, I will not crash. After I did a 50-kilometer run, I didn't crash after that. That a recent trail run which I did, because I'm able to eat as much as I can. Even though while running. So that's one strategy which I'm doing. For the 100-kilometer one, I have not I didn't look into the elevation profile yet.
Okay.
So I make sure I eat at least 200 calories in 1 hour.
Okay.
At least
So
close to
this
150
is
to
nutrition
200
part.
calories.
This I'll get to you maybe after that. So how do you strategize? Like if you know that there's some road which you have to run, like 5 kilometers will be flat road. Then there will be Vanjangi Hill. So before that, how will you go about that? So after Vanjangi, so like that, how will you strategize?
So if it is a very technical terrain, I'm not able to run. I'll keep hiking very fast. And whenever I see Vanjangi Peak, I didn't find it very difficult running uphill and coming downhill by running. So I just only the top section it was difficult for me to run. So rest all portion I ran. So if I'm able to keep my foot at a stable space, I run. If I'm not able to keep it at a flat space, then I try hiking. And since I'm little bit short, I will be not able to see the markings, like the peak which I climb, the lemon grass which we have. I will not be able to see the markings. That's some challenges which I see when we have a tall lemon grass. I get missed out in the trail because I'm not able to see the marking at all. And all the markings were done at a 7 feet height. All I can see down. If I see at the straight height, I can see only 5 feet. So that is also a challenge. I can't see markings at all. So I keep seeing GPX file and checking the markings. So whenever I'm feeling missed out, that's one strategy I use. I make sure I'm not taking a wrong turn when running in the trail, because missing out even 10 minutes in the trail is like you lose out 15 minutes overall. You can't fast track like roads and come back to the regular route. So before taking a turn, I double check. So that is one strategy which I use in the sections. Whenever there is a left turn or a right turn, I double check before doing that in the trails. So that is, whenever I see a terrain where I can keep a flat foot, I run, no matter it is a uphill or a downhill.
Okay. So that is something different about Vanjangi, that most of the people till now I have heard that they crawl up while going up.
And I descend very fast. I'm very good at downhill running. If it is,
Hello, that is
yeah,
one very, that's a plus point.
yeah, that's a plus point.
And I think age is also by your side.
Yes.
I must add. Okay, so what about you, Mrs. Anitha? So do you also strategize your runs the
I will not
section wise, or you just go according to the
any race. I will look overall what will be the elevation. Like if it is 3000, 2000. So at least a couple of weeks, I would have trained that much of elevation per week. 1 week I would have trained in different run or hike, whatever. I would have made sure that much of elevation I would have covered in 1 week. I would have done like that couple of weeks. But I never look into that. In this section it is up, in this section it is down. No, that I will not do any strategy. So most of the time, uphill I usually hike, fast walk. I never run because I don't want my body to give up very early by pushing very, very hard. So flat and down, I will run. Uphill, most of the time it is fast walking. Most of the time I will not run.
okay.
I will train like that. Steep
So
hill also.
overall, you look into the overall picture.
Yes. I do
So
fast walking, yeah, but I don't want to push my body in the uphill and get all exhausted.
okay, thank you so much for sharing your experiences. Actually, we have some questions by our audience. So if you can throw some light on that. So there's one question, that how can trail runners contribute to preserve nature? How can they contribute to preservation of natural trails and avoiding environmental impacts? So Anita,
First
can
thing
you
is,
give one
yeah,
suggestion?
I've seen wherever, either Vagamon or Malnad. I don't remember seeing in Padayuru. Vagamon, even after so much of restriction they told, they had thrown their gels paper, which I felt bad. So my request is, if you carrying whatever you carry, but bring your trash back. Please
Oh,
don't throw it. If anything, it is composed like peels, fruit peels, throw it. But especially your chocolate papers and gel, please don't throw. Carry it with yourself. How much weight it will be?
yeah, true.
My
So your
principle is that
suggestion is basically non-biodegradable things. You please
please don't throw.
don't
Whether,
throw.
yeah, I follow that. Why either trail or road, I carry my bag and the aid station dustbin, I will throw it. If I don't want to carry till end, I'll throw there. But never ever I will throw in middle. So
Okay,
please do that. Yeah, that is the only request.
okay. So one more question for Nitin. So how should training different? How okay? Uh, how should training different between road training and especially for beginners? So this is a question by a beginner. So I think he wanted to ask that for beginners. So how should be the training be different for road running and trail running? I think you have covered most of the part, but if you
Yeah.
can add on something, Nitin.
Like if you want to run in trails, you should train in trails. Find a good trail nearby and train in the trail. If you want to be fast in trails, you need to train in the trails. If you want to be fast on roads, you need to train on the roads to be fast. So best way is to training for trail. You need to find a trail at least once in 2 weeks or once in 3 weeks you should find a good trail nearby, travel there, go there and run if you want to train for a trail. That's the only you should take the pain traveling there and going, parking your vehicle and do the training in the trail.
And get used
That's
to
the
that.
only
Traveling and then
that's the-
running.
Yeah.
Okay, so Anitha, can you tell us the best? Somebody is asking the best gear to have during a hike or maybe during trail. So definitely the gear for trail running is slightly different. So can you elaborate
Gear,
this?
yeah, mainly if they are talking about what say, even clothes or shoes, whatever, I don't know what exact gear they're looking. Please, many road runners think that with road running shoes we can run the trail running also. So please don't do that mistake. Buy proper trail running shoes. Even Decathlon trail running shoes are good. I've done all my trail running using Decathlon trail shoes only. Those are good. And I usually buy trail running shorts where it has a lot of pockets. I can keep everything. And if hydration points are not nearby, like it's like at least 6, 7, 8 kilometers apart, better to carry an hydration vest. Even if you don't want to keep that water bag, at least you can keep your 500 ml bottles, your gels, like whatever eatables you want. You can. It's not like a road race, right, where you will get aid station every 2 kilometers. So comfortable clothing, to be frank. And if you're running in the night, that torch headlight that should be there. That is must and should. So trail running shoe. Clothes also, if you are able to comfortable, then if you are wearing shorts, better trail running shorts. Some prefer don't want to like we might get scratches and all. Some prefer like having a full length leggings, full arm shirts. So, but it is like gear also it is different compared to road running. Especially shoes matters. Please buy trail running shoes, whether it's a beginner or experienced. Please don't come by expecting that in your road running shoes you can run the trail.
I do agree that trail running shoes, then hydration pack can be a good help. See, most of the trail organizers, they provide with good, like Ultribe I've seen, they provide with good this hydration and nutrition. But I think it's better to carry your own to be
Better
on
to
the
carry
safer side.
something with
Yeah, and
you.
the way you have prepared your gut, the with the nutrition you have, the nutrition which you have used during your training sessions.
Better to carry that something,
Yeah,
yeah,
and
because
for trails, I think especially for 80K, 50 and 100K, which starts early morning or during night, so that headlamp is a must. So that is, thank you, Mrs. Anita, for one more question. That is also for
also
you.
they should pack
Yeah,
a good
please add on.
attitude. Also, they should pack a good attitude in their gear for trails.
Yeah,
They
that
should
is.
not they should not complain in the aid station. It's very difficult.
Yeah, I agree. So, Mrs. Anita, there is someone who is asking that how to handle menstrual periods during trail runs and races. So, this is a question by some lady. So, how to handle that?
I have run two races when I had three runs when I had periods. So one I've done morning at periods. I've run 12-hour stadium run. Ooty when I was yeah, I morning I woke up, I had my periods. I can't back off, right? So I use a menstruation cup, to be frank. I don't think using pad we can run. It will shaft very badly left and right. So I always means almost from 2018 or 19 I'm using menstruation cups. So that yeah, even in training I've done. I'll train when I have periods. I've trained my body. It's not like that I'm having periods, I'll sleep. No. I've done long runs when I had my periods. So stadium run 112-hour morning I had periods. So entire 12 hours in the night I've run. Ooty, I completed 30, next 30K when I was coming, when I was doing 60. On the in between, I got my periods because I had already prepared for it. So, same goes last time when I did Bahubali. So, those two races, luckily, I did not, means it was not heavy flow. I don't know, God knows. So, I did not take break and clean it, the cup and all. If anyone have used menstruation cup, to be frank, they know once it is full, you have to go clean it and again you have to put it back. But when I did last year Bahubali, it was very bad. Trail, at least you will get some lonely places where you can clean it. Bahubali was an entire highway. Same, I woke up at 3:30. My periods was there. So race started almost like before, while almost breakfast, I think it was around 17 or 29, 19 kilometer. I am feeling it is overflowing. So I have to clean it. Where to clean in the road? So I nearby went to the this one petrol bunk. That is the dirtiest toilet I've ever seen in my life till today. But no other option. No other option at all. I cleaned my cup. I inserted back. I had only little bit of upma and start running. God knows it was a very bad day. By the lunchtime, again I want to clean. Where they have stopped the van TT near a bus stand. No toilets anywhere. No toilets. I'm asking. I want to use the toilet. Then the person means is part of Odu running club. The volunteer. He told, "Ma'am, there is no place, ma'am. This is a highway. So nearby they had some property. They put a cement wall." So I remember Vinu Anna from CTC. Vinu Anna had stopped the race and he was sitting in the TT. He was tired. I told Vinu Anna, can you come and stand? Because it's an open, anyone can enter. I took one bottle of water, little bit of tissue. Vinu Anna was standing there. I went into that wall. I cleaned the cup, inserted back. When I completed my race and went back to the room, when I soaked my clothes, that time I came to know. Luckily, I was wearing my black shorts. It was full of blood. You don't imagine. I was so scared. Luckily, I was wearing black. No other colors. So next day it was same drama. So I completed 21. Again I want to clean. So it was same. Devi Shetty's brother was there in the team. I told Anna, I want water and tissue. I told God, whoever want to see, let them see. I don't care. I just one like it was like a pothole. I went there, clean it. So that was an very challenging, very bad experience where I cleaned my menstruation cup in highways, and I've trained like that. Anything comes, you take it and go. But
I think
for border I was scared because border as it will be 160 kilometer and desert, and there he will get aid station only at 10 kilometers. Where to carry the extra water to do all this cleaning stuff? So border I did not touch as I took tablet to postpone it. So I did not want it to take chance. But I've ran with Manchurian Cup with all difficulties. I've ran. We can run. So trail it will be very easy because you will have lot of bushes, trees, and all, not like highway. So you can run if you train, but be means you have to be trained. Like in your periods, you should be trained doing long runs. Then only on the race day you will be comfortable. During periods, if you are not trained your body, then it will be difficult. That is what I feel.
yeah, I do agree, and I think this information will definitely will help many ladies. So I think this is last question by our viewer for Nitin. How to increase stamina for running treks? So how to increase your stamina? So if
Do
you
a lot
can
of
share
strength
your
training. Whether it is road or trail, running, it should be along with strength training. Hard way, I've learned that lesson. Nitin was able to complete that 50K last year only because he did lot of strength training in gym, and that too he did lot of single leg. That is what I feel. Okay, that is the only strong part he had, even though he had not done elevation. That is why he was able to comfortably finish. That is the only plus point for Nitin. Either you do elevation training or you do very good strength training. That is the only two mantra. So increase the stamina, do lot of strength training, and do lot of steep hill hike. That is what I believe.
And what about you, Nitin? Can you add something?
Particularly when they go train in the gym, they should both train for power and endurance. So
Okay.
they
So
should at least do two leg sessions in a week, not skip two leg sessions. You can do one upper body, but not skip two lower body sessions, which is very important. One should be focused on power, one should be focused on endurance. And when you do endurance, on all sessions, there should be at least one or two single leg movements.
okay. So I think with this we'll end up our session. And thank you, Mrs. Anitha and Nithin. It was really, really informative. It was really great to know your journey. It is quite inspiring. And I think our viewers must have learned a lot. Even I have learned a lot from both of you. So thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you,
Thank you.
Kirti. Thank you, everyone. Thanks for this
Thank you
opportunity.
all. Thank you all. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you. Bye.